Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, 100% RC, Professor Damian Flowers, and Tyler Wright.
Hey guys, welcome back to another show of Voices of Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Swift Reynolds. We have RC, Taylor Gatwood, and Professor Flowers with us tonight. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
What's happening?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Another hot day in Mississippi. Another burning day for sure, man. I couldn't wait to get off today.
Yeah.
Hot and hungry. That's two bad combinations to have right there.
Another hot day in Phoenix, Mississippi.
You being nice. I was gonna say Ecuador.
Yeah, for real. It feel like we're close to the equator, man.
Yes.
But what helping me get through my day is I've just been thinking about football, bro. I've been thinking about making money through the bets. Been thinking about what the Saints gonna do. I'm just ready to see this junk in action. There was a report that came out today that Dennis Allen was planning on doing the starters the first preseason game. What y'all think about that?
I just think it's old tradition. You know, it's if you're gonna do it, do it. If you don't. It doesn't bother me either way. Of course, it'll be probably just for a series, so it's typical preseason.
Ben, I want to pose
you want to see it together, you know. It's new.
Since you always pose this question to me, I want to pose this question to you.
Okay.
What y'all gonna do without a coach? Because you said, well, what we gonna do for quarterback? What y'all gonna do for a coach? Because
I mean, we have Pete Carmichael back. John Gruden's a consultant, so I think we doing pretty well.
Pete Carroll, Pete Carroll, it don't matter. Y'all, he ain't the head coach.
Man, this guy right here.
The head coach.
It doesn't matter. He's there to consult Derek Carr and get him back on track if something happens. So that's what we're gonna do. I feel like this is our time. This is our
team full of grown-ups.
Yeah, I'm not saying Super Bowl, but I'm saying like we have a legit chance to make a run. They said Lattimore been looking lights out, man. Like they said, this is the best year look. And then Kamara only getting 3 games, man.
If y'all need to get Kareem
we thought
Hunt,
that was gonna be worse.
Y'all need to pick up Kareem Hunt.
That'd be a good pick.
Yeah. Because we lost Eno Benjamin to an injury a couple of days ago. So, but I don't understand. To be honest, I don't see where Kareem Hunt fit in because we got Jamal Williams, Kendrick Miller.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
You don't watch football because Kareem Hunt can catch and run.
Dude,
so
he should not be unsigned.
That's not the problem.
Like you don't want a hard runner like Kareem Hunt.
He should not be unsigned.
Somebody gonna take away a lot of carries or touches from somebody. Cause like I said, we already got a 3-headed monster in Jamal Williams, Kendrick Miller, then Kamara.
Who is Kendrick Miller? Who is Kendrick Miller?
Y'all just drafted him.
It doesn't matter who he is. He's a legit runner.
Did he play last year? No, I'm saying did he play last year?
He's a rookie.
Y'all hype up the other rookie running backs, but when I hype up my rookie running back, it's a problem.
Show me some footage. I ain't heard nothing about.
Yeah, because
let's be honest, if he didn't get hurt at TCU, he'd probably been a first rounder, a late first rounder.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
I watched him some. He's pretty good, but like I'd still take the proven commodity in Kareem Hunt.
I'm not saying not take Kareem, but I'm saying we are loaded right now. I feel like we need more need at linebacker.
But Kareem can fill some void for 3 games.
Yeah. It just
You missing your best player for 3 games, and you're dependent on a rookie to carry y'all for 3 games.
Hey,
no,
Flower,
it's gonna be Jamal Williams.
Flower,
He
listen.
What if he
he
gets hurt?
probably
He's a third down
What if he
back.
gets hurt?
Flower,
nah.
this is what
I
we
feel like
understand
Jamal
about
Williams.
Bill.
He's a
Let
third down
him-
back.
Let him drown, brother. I like it. I like it. He
Mhm.
always start out
Man,
here when the season start. Red Rifle. Remember Red Rifle? The Red Rifle
Yep.
by the end
Nah, I just been
by the end of the
optimistic.
season, the rifle had no more bullets.
Dave's water pistol.
Yeah, I'm talking about it was
He was shooting
gone.
blanks.
So my thing is this: I'm picking with him because him like other fans are saying, "What y'all gonna do at quarterback?" You know, I got a coach though. I got a coach. All I need is I
That's
can
true.
bring you in there and get to the.
I heard Purdy threw somebody was bragging on Purdy. They're like, man, you threw 3 red zone touchdowns. But y'all mentioned the two pick sixes, huh? Yeah,
listen.
y'all just conveniently
Look,
left
I
that
don't put
part
no
out.
I see a pick by Dak Prescott every day. I get on
I
X.
don't put no
It's
stock
not
in it.
about Jack.
He's a turnover
Bring it up,
machine.
Jack. We talking about Purdy.
I mean, you stepped out the box first.
Hey, I don't put no stock in the training camp numbers. I mean,
I know.
these guys,
I know.
they know each other. They know each other.
But
So.
I'm just saying, don't brag. This the problem I have with Brock Purdy. Again, don't brag on the guy in training camp, but when he throw 2 big pick sixes, you just leave it out. But you just want to brag on the good stuff. Like, come on, man. It's pretty.
Have you heard me brag on?
No, I just heard other fans bragging on. So it's 49ers faithful. So I gotta make sure I address that.
So you want him to go? You want him to be perfect through training camp?
No, I just don't want them to brag on training camp, bro. Like, come on.
I agree. Don't put no stock in it.
Yeah.
Nick
We'll see
Bosa
in the
ain't
regular
there yet
season.
either. Worried about Nick
So,
Bosa.
what y'all
They
think?
get that taken care of.
Yeah, he needs to be taken care of.
What did y'all think about the Browns and Jets preseason? Y'all enjoyed it?
I watched a little bit of it.
It was all right.
Yeah, I was in my plan working on the podcast stuff. Y'all saw my IG. I was just watching it a little bit here and there. Zach Wilson, I mean, he did what he had to do.
Look,
I like that kid.
honestly, I've never been invested in my whole life in preseason. Never.
Yeah, me either.
Right, I like watching it. You know what I'm saying? It's just football.
I like
You get to see your team.
glance. It's like a meter. Like I haven't watched football in so long, and the Hall of Fame preseason game gets here,
Right.
and my meter fills up by midway in the second quarter. I'm like, I'm good. Yeah.
It's kind of background music for me. I just put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Just
sometimes
to-
I also do it for like educational purposes. You know, I try to see who's on the roster, who's doing good. If somebody get cut, I'm like, man, Saints need to go get this guy. You go just doing some study.
But you know what? The way things are now, everybody don't get cut until the last week of preseason. So you have to wait until the final roster to see the cuts, and then you have a week or two then to make your moves. So it's not like what it used to be. So where every week somebody got cut, and then you had this piece moving that where that person going this place. So it's not the same.
Right, because some veterans get cut by week 2 of the preseason or week 3. Like we saw that with Champ Bailey getting cut from the Broncos.
I'm a little different preseason. A little different in preseason because, like, preseason to me is I don't even know why they put it on TV. I mean,
what? Come on,
really?
RC.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you.
Come on, man.
We lost 1 year. 1 year we beat the Cowboys in preseason. We did something. We had a good preseason. I'm thinking, yeah, we'll be all right. We got our ass. That's how we got Nick Bosa. I'm talking about we got our ass slaughtered all year. Like preseason to me is like letting you look on the inside of what's going on in practice. But those teams been in practice against each other and they go out and play and they charge people for this shit now. They done practice all week and then they go out and play. And it's like, it's a bunch of players out there, it's not gonna make the team. It's a bunch of guys that it's just an audition, it's an audition for us to see. But I really didn't. Just like you said, I just turned it on just so we can.
I like just watching it because it's football. They give me, mindset for the upcoming season. Just set the mood.
Now I'm gonna watch the 49ers because, of course, you're gonna watch the Saints, you're gonna watch the Colts, you're gonna watch the Browns. It's like we're gonna be invested in our own team because we want to see those guys. those names
We
that
know
people
them.
don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But watching the Jets and Mbabu, I'm like, who the hell is that? I mean, I'm like,
They're running back from the Browns. He had a good game.
but some of the names, bro, I forgot. I did not know Kelly Mond was backing up Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the problem. Because wasn't he in Minnesota?
Yeah,
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 he
he
was.
was.
And then another thing I noticed about the Jets, this is gonna be the key, bro, to teams being great and being good and great. Is depth. You gotta have depth, man, and that's the
That's
thing I'm
true.
noticing. The Jets, they good. Them first 11 guys. But who them other guys is? It's gotta have a guy that, just in case you have a major injury, you got a guy that can
That's
Go
step
true.
in.
down.
They have
99 for the
rotation
Jets
players
look
too.
pretty good. 99 for the Jets look pretty good. That draft pick.
That Cedric
So,
Tillman dude from the Browns, that receiver Tillman from
Yeah,
Tennessee,
Yeah.
he looks pretty good.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think Deshaun, that might be a good little target for him.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, see, that's why I
Well,
like to watch preseason just to see that. I like watching the skill positions more than
there are
anything.
few spots to where we've seen in the preseason. Like I remember Victor Cruz. Like Vic
Yeah,
Cruz came out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
We
I
got to
remember
witness that.
Josh Palmer that's with the Chargers. I remember
Mhm.
watching a few guys on my team. I remember watching Kittles and thinking like,
Marcus Coaster from the
hey,
Saints.
I thought Kittles did cocaine. He probably does. But he's wild, man. Way back then, he had short hair. His helmet was too big. Everything was just too big for him. And he just ran like a crazy man, like crazy legs, man. And look at him now. But he was, man, this dude's gonna be all right because he's tough.
Right.
I would be popping out some tight ends.
Yeah.
Kittle,
Yeah.
Hawkinson, Fant.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely Hawkinson.
Who he
I'm
play
eager
for?
to see what they're gonna do with Kyle Pitts with Atlanta. How they gonna fix that situation? How they gonna get him more involved? Well, this is year 2 with the new coaching staff, so we're gonna
Run
see.
heavy team. You on a run heavy team. They run the
That's
ball.
good for him though. That should open up passing lanes. We're gonna see. But I gotta draft him
He
again.
should be a
No
top
way,
two
no
option.
how. That's for
I wouldn't
y'all.
touch Kyle Pitts for a
Y'all
10-foot
let me
pole.
know how Kyle Pitts go. Cause I ain't touching him. No. He's on my do not draft list.
Now Ritter at quarterback.
It's gonna be Ritter or Heineke. We gonna know
Heineke
by
coming
week
back.
6.
Yeah, Heineke could get him the ball.
Yeah, Heineke get him the ball.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive into our NFC East predictions. I pulled some receipts from last year. Flowers, you weren't on the show at this time, so you're good.
He pulled
But
something. Here you go. Here you go.
all right, RC, man, you had the Eagles win division. You did pretty good. You did pretty solid. You had them going 11-6,
Mhm.
and you had the Giants finish the last at 3-14.
I was wrong.
So that's where you messed up with the Giants. They finished 9-7. But overall, you had a pretty solid prediction.
Yeah.
Gatwood, he had the Eagles winning, and he had the Giants going 4-13. To be honest, we didn't see this Giant team. We didn't see the Giant team doing much.
Of course.
That defense really helped them out in Saquon, but I think that was just a hard thing to guess with the Giants.
Easy scheduling now that we look back.
Yeah, it was. This time we're gonna do something different. We're gonna say who our division winners and losers is. Then we'll talk about the two teams in the middle. So of course, I'm gonna go first. My division winner is the Eagles at 13-4. I don't see no drop off. They went 14-3 last year. Their schedule is not easy, but it's doable. You know what I'm saying? They have Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo, 49ers, Dallas, New England, Minnesota, the Dolphins, Jets. They have a couple games where they might struggle a little bit to get some wins, but overall, I feel like they can put it all together and come out 13-4. Now, the other team that I feel like gonna struggle, I just not how. I think they're gonna go 3-14.
No, they're gonna be better.
They might get a couple wins. They might get like 5 wins, 6 wins, but I'm not sold. They went 8-8 last year, so y'all tell me they're gonna prove to go better than that. with Sam Howell?
I'm looking at the schedule now.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
Dude, the
It's
NFC,
very tough.
the teams the NFC East play, they got tough schedules. All of them.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was looking at. I was like, lost. I like, there's no way they lose all these games. I like that's why I think they probably gonna win like 5 or 6. But this is a tough schedule, man.
Because they all got to play the Jets, Dolphins, the Chargers. I think
They gotta play the Buffalo Eagles. Denver gonna be. I think Denver at Denver.
Chicago's gonna be better. They gotta go to Atlanta. They gotta go to New England. They gotta go to Seattle.
They gotta go to Seattle. Right.
They gotta go to Dallas.
that's tough.
They gotta go to the Jets. They gotta play San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's why I said it was tough because all the hard games for them is on the road.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, maybe Sam Howell can pull some magic tricks out his butt. But other than that, the defense have been, lackadaisical in some of these games. But man, this is a tough schedule for them. So that's who I have right now as my division winners is the Eagles, and my division losers is the Commanders. Or RC. What do you have?
That division never has a back-to-back winner. I'm saying it off the top of my head, but I don't think nobody just wins consecutively in that division. But that whole division going from the shit house, from the outhouse to the penthouse last year, they're going back to the penthouse. They're going back to the shit house because the outhouse, they don't have, their schedule's tough, and all of them didn't. I think even the Eagles losing that many veteran players, key role players that played a real big part of what they did, they're going to take a step back. And teams, they're not going to creep up on teams now. Now they're going to have the bullseye on them. Teams going to be gunning for them. I think the Giants will be a little better. The Commanders will be, the Cowboys and Commanders, that it's going to be different, man. I'm picking the Eagles, but it's going to be close. You watch, somebody going to surprise you in that division. It may be the Cowboys or the Giants because that division always flip-flops. So I'm going to take the Eagles, though, just to be on the safe side.
What's the record you have for the Eagles?
11-6 again. I think they go 11-6.
11-6. Okay. I mean, I feel like they're gonna be contending for the number 1 seed.
But listen, all them teams you named that the Commanders got to play, the Eagles got to play too. And
The difference is some of these games that the Eagles play are not on the road.
It don't matter. They went out and picked the whole University of Georgia and think they finna win games that way. You replace your stars and veterans that you lost in
Who had they replaced? Like what really had they lost on the offense side of the ball?
I mean, they got to play defense, bro. That's what led them
They gotta
last
play
year.
defense too.
Top-ranked defense.
I'm saying though, they put up points when they did. I'm not saying a drop off on the defense. Like, well, they lost a corner and they lost a couple of D tackles.
They lost guys
And their linebacker crew.
Gardner Johnson.
Yeah, they lost big time guys.
They lost a lot of pieces.
They should be fine, but I don't see them winning 13 games. I mean, they got a tough schedule too.
You probably have them losing it to the 49ers. Right?
That's a late game, late in the year.
Yeah, December 3rd. December 3rd.
Yeah. We're gonna get our lick back, but it's gonna be a good game. Like that.
See, I have them losing to Buffalo. Yeah, it's tough. Like I have them, because they at Buffalo. They playing the Buffalo got coming them. But I have them losing to Buffalo. And I got them losing to Kansas City.
I mean,
that's just tough though. They got Kansas City, Buffalo, and the 49ers in all three.
And they play the Dolphins and the Jets too, right?
Yeah.
But I try not to. I try to look at each year as separate years or not the same year. I don't know that the Dolphins and all these teams gonna look like they did last year.
I don't think Dolphins gonna look the same.
So, yeah.
I still don't think they're gonna be easy games though.
Yeah, right. They're not.
No, they're gonna be easy.
It's not. It was hard for me to pick some of the Eagles games because I do have them losing against some big teams. But other than that, I feel like they can edge out some of the other guys. Who's your division losers?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, you say you're winner. Oh, what's the record? What's the record you had the Eagles at?
11-6.
All right. Who's your division loser?
This gonna be tough. Because I don't wanna bash and beat up the Cowboys. So, because I mean, I'll be realistic. Cowboys got good defense, and Dak, even though if he throw a lot of interceptions, they're gonna be in a lot of games. But the Commanders, to me, are the only team in that division without a proven quarterback. So I gotta say they're gonna be the one to struggle. How many games they're gonna lose? How many games they're gonna win? I can't see them winning no more than 4 games, maybe 3 games. So, but they'll be my losers in that division. It's gonna be tough for them without a proven quarterback.
That's what I was thinking too, because
Unless
they
they
will
go
lose
get
it.
Cam Newton.
They went 8-8 with Taylor Heineke. So you tell me they're gonna be better than that?
Well, let's let our guy who seen Sam Howell. Like, tell me what Sam Howell. I don't know what Sam Howell is.
Yeah, I've seen a couple clips, but I don't know. Gatwood, you big on Sam Howell? You tell us.
Oh, no. He played for the Colts, right?
Oh, he got drafted by Commanders.
He played for the Tar Heels, I think.
I mean,
Okay.
Okay. North Carolina, yeah.
Oh, so he's a rookie coming into the league.
Yeah, it's his second year.
It's the second year.
Second year, okay.
I think he got drafted like 3rd or 4th round, or no, he might have been later than that.
He dropped to like
Mid round. He was mid round guy.
He is pretty good, like pretty good talent. I mean, he has a good arm talent. So I haven't watched him enough though. I mean, most of the quarterbacks I watch in college are the SEC guys and ACC bigger schools, but I don't know. I mean, he's unproven, so I don't know.
Didn't Danny Downs come from North Carolina?
Yeah, Duke.
Okay, same thing in football terms.
Don't piss somebody off saying that.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. Sam Howell, like, how much do we know about this guy? It's a lot of question marks. I don't know how he's gonna come out and play. I don't know how he's gonna handle adversity. I don't know how he's gonna spread the ball around. I just know they got 2 legit running backs with Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson.
Antonio Gibson ain't legit, bro.
Robinson has been saying this could be a big year for himself.
Oh, he found it at the doghouse?
You've been talking. It's going to be a big year.
See, I can't take that seriously because they gave Brian Robinson Jr. like the reins.
No, I'm talking about Robinson. No, I'm talking about.
I
about
thought you said Gibson.
No. I'm talking about Brian Robinson Jr. He's talking about the. I think he was saying the game slowed down for him. He see it different, so he's talking about having a big year.
Remember he missed the first few games last year. So
Yeah,
now listen, they're built like a few teams I know. They run the ball. They play really good defense.
Good defense, yeah.
So
good defensive line.
They could really shake some things up if Howell.
They could be like the Giants. They can go 7-9.
Right, they can swap with the Giants. You're exactly right.
We just don't know what what's going to happen with, like I said, Howell and Bieniemy. Would it be in his first year and system being implemented? I think this is probably just going to be a growing year. I'm with y'all on that.
Gatwood, who's your division winners?
Well, I have the Eagles. I got them going 12-5. I do agree with RC and Flowers. They did lose a lot on their defense, a lot of veteran guys and stuff. But I looked at a bunch of those, and some of those games could go either way because they do have a tough schedule. But I still think they're going to go 12-5 and win the division.
I even feel like New England could give them problems at New England.
Yeah, especially in Foxborough. I mean, anything can happen.
And maybe Minnesota. And Minnesota can just outscore them and only turn the ball.
What time is the game? That's what matters.
The game is at 7:15. It's a
they gonna
Thursday night game.
Yeah, they're gonna
say, bro. You already know you're gonna catch the L. You already know you're gonna lose.
Who's your division loser, Gatwood?
Commanders. I got them 5-12.
Okay.
Like we said, unproven quarterback. I do like the way they play defense, though. They've always played really hard on defense. Mm-hmm. It's just a hard division. Like RC says, they flip flop a lot every year. So, but I think they're definitely the most unproven team.
Hard division, hard schedule. That's one of the 2 worst things you have with a rookie quarterback coming in. Well, he is a rookie, even though he's second year. This is getting a full start. All right, Flowers. Who do you have?
Look, I was about to say Dallas. I was close, but I'm going with Philly.
Okay.
It's gonna be a close one. I'm gonna go with 11 wins for Philly.
So I'm the only one who bullish over here.
Yep.
That's a lot for their schedule. 13 wins, man. If they get 13 wins out this schedule, they're supposed to win the Super Bowl.
They going to the Super Bowl, bro. And I'm telling you right now, they ain't happy. They ain't happy, Cap. Because
Yeah, you don't want to see it happen.
No,
I'm just looking at their
you,
schedule.
You're gonna agree with me because that means they do the same thing they did last year. That means we can say the NFC is just bad, but it's football, man. Every year is different. Tell you that we thought the NFC East was gonna be trash again. They turn up on us. So
when Jalen makes the top 10 100 list, then you know they high on the Eagles.
I mean, he had a top 10 year.
Yeah, 1 year. Where was he at the year before?
Learning. RC, sometimes you gotta learn, man. You gotta grow, and that's what he did.
This is third year, so he's supposed to be having a great year this year. Would it be in his third year?
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think they're gonna go 13-4 because he progressed from last year.
It's not the offense. It's not the offense.
You worry about defense.
Yes, it's the defense that I'm worrying about. Just the back end, the middle, the defensive line rotation. Like what if Sweat and somebody else like that and ready to get hurt or something like that. And I'm saying you cannot just because these kids went to Georgia and they dominated in Georgia. Man, this is the NFL, man.
Still lost to Ohio.
It's gonna take a little time.
You can say that about any guy. The LSU receivers, like, well, they dominating the receivers. Now they coming in.
That's offense. That's a wide out.
See, Sauce Gardner, he dominated college. He's still
that's a corner.
So you would think Nolan Smith was
an all-pro?
Steal. Nolan Smith was not a steal for the Eagles.
Yes, it was a steal for the pick, but that don't mean he about to come out there and give him 15.5 sacks.
Ben, I thought you were about to cry when the Saints passed on him, bro.
He was.
Remember that?
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. And if he have a stellar year, I'm gonna be pissed. And Brian Breesy don't do anything.
Breesy,
great example. My bad.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, even though their rotation was phenomenal, they had Hargraves, Fletcher Cox, other guys. The Davis kid couldn't even crack the rotation. And that's not me talking about him.
Well, did he not come in hurt? Then he had to rehab, and they had to work him in. Yeah, he was hurt, and they had to rehab him and work him into rotation.
I don't remember that.
He was healthy.
I don't remember that.
No, he wasn't. He was not a healthy scratch. He was hurt. I promise you.
I don't remember that. But throughout the season, he really didn't touch the field just because he was a rookie.
Well,
he didn't stand out amongst but still. I'm just saying, like, he came from Georgia too. They were considering him one of the best players in college. But he comes to the league.
Jalen Carter though.
Okay, same thing with Jalen Carter.
He could have been.
He's going to have to prove it.
He's going to have to prove it. Top 5 pick.
He's going to have to prove it still.
You act like they were picking from the 2001 Miami Hurricanes.
Right.
I was just saying, man. These Georgia guys have a pretty good track.
Jalen Carter couldn't get to Stroud, and then what happened with that?
Didn't touch
him.
It happens.
They played TCU. They look like guys. So I'm just saying, this is not college. These are Jalen Carter is a young man that's about to go up against. Yes, he is. Jalen Carter listen to me. Jalen Carter is a young man that's about to play against grown men. He's a young man about to play against grown men. It's gonna take a little time. That's all I'm saying.
We're gonna see. W came in dominating. I don't see why Jalen Carter can't do the same thing.
In this
who came in dominating?
A double Kinsu.
He's not a Dominican suit.
I'm just saying.
You can't compare him to Ndamukong Suh. Them two different players.
It's not Suh. He can plug the middle and he can.
Suh was a monster. No.
Jalen can pass rush. Jalen can pass rush.
No.
He can disrupt.
Suh.
Jalen Carter did not destroy a game like Ndamukong Suh did. I don't care what you say.
That's true.
Yeah.
He didn't have the impact that Ndamukong Suh had. He didn't have it.
Think about this. He don't have to be the main guy. That's what I'm getting at. He don't have to be the main guy. He just got to do his part. And that's huge for somebody that don't have to be the main focus.
He still got to learn. That's not like you acting like it's given, like, okay, he plug him in, boom. What's going to happen? So you're telling me he's better than Hargraves right now?
No, but It's a good if Hargraves went down with injury, that's a good guy to plug in.
Hargrave is not there anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm looking at. If Hargraves went down injury and he had to come
wait. You know what? You just made me think about something. Okay, if Jordan Davis was so great, and let's say I'm not knocking him or nothing, why did they go and sign Linval Joseph and the Dominican Sue last year?
Right.
For backup, for depth. We are RCR talking about depth.
What you mean? I mean, what you mean? No. They went and signed them because they couldn't stop the run.
So you mean tell me Andre the Giant the Negro is what I call him, Andre the Giant the Negro, because he's a big old guy, big old black
6'8",
guy.
3'4". He couldn't stop the run. They had to go sign 2 30-year-olds.
So that's what the point he's making is they're not picking from the 2001 Miami Hurricane. They're not picking Vince Ward. Like, bro, listen, they can't pick 9 players from Georgia and think you're gonna win the NFL Super Bowl because you picked 9 players from Georgia. You crazy.
If y'all think that's like a huge downgrade, they're gonna somehow the Eagles defense gonna fall.
They're not gonna win 13 games. That's all we saying. They're not winning 13, 14 games this year.
Let's put a dinner on.
Last year we had them at 11-6. 11-6. Y'all didn't see them win 14 games. So what happened?
The schedule, Ben. They had an easy schedule last year. The Commanders won 8 games.
Yeah,
what
the 49ers
beat. The Commanders beat them too. The Saints beat them and the Commanders beat them.
Well, Jalen weren't playing when the Saints played them.
Bro, listen. Minshew held it down.
Roster.
Minshew held
Still,
it down.
they supposed to beat them, but they didn't.
Minshew threw 2 interceptions, I believe, in that game.
We did.
Yeah. All right, Fowles, who your division loser?
Commanders. I don't see the Commanders win no more than 4 or 5 games.
If they were smart, they would.
This is actually smart.
They would play for the guy from USC. His name slipped my mind right now.
It's a lot of different quarterbacks if they can't get Caleb Williams. That's gonna be in this draft.
I mean, if Caleb Williams is the guy everybody's saying he is, then that's good. They put the Commanders up there with Dallas and maybe even potentially take over the Eagles.
See, that's wishful thinking, but think of it's probably about 5, 6 other teams just thinking the same logic that you got.
There's gonna be a lot of people.
But the Commander is a quarterback away from,
and so are other teams. so are a lot of other NFL teams.
With the new ownership in Washington, I could see them firing Rivera and promoting the enemy, and also going in a different direction for his quarterback because of new management, because he don't have no ties to the guys that's there.
They got.
Yeah, they got a problem.
The enemy with Caleb Williams, that'd be nice for Caleb Williams.
If the Commanders are smart, maybe that's what they're doing. They're like, we'll go with Sam Howell. There's nobody else. We bring in Jacoby Brissett. I believe that's who they brought in to back up.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, we'll ride with them. Yeah,
they trying to win. They smart.
Yeah, they sanitizing themselves. There's no way that Sam Howell, like they ain't go get a legit guy. Like you saw Teddy Bridgewater sign with the I got it right. I think the Dolphins
with the Lions.
The Lions.
Mm-hmm.
See, the Lions are having insurance. I think the Commanders like, whatever happens. We rebranded anyway. So if we get Caleb Williams, then Brown, the rebranding has started.
Who are the other good quarterbacks? I mean, I don't really know many good quarterbacks in college.
I gotta see who coming out, but I know I like the kid, the left hand kid from Washington, the Penix kid. I like him. Yeah. The LSU kid, I think he'll be coming out this year.
Michigan's quarterback will be coming out. I think he will. He might stay, but listen, man, college football, everybody's breaking in quarterbacks. Alabama, you got
the May kid from UNC.
You got Ohio State breaking in quarterback.
The kid from Texas.
Yeah. That's why they're redshirt Norwich.
Yep. Ewers kid, they talking about he might be a top 10 pick. So I'm saying, so it's a lot of kids out there coming up in this draft. But you got to think about it too, because they if we're presuming that the Commanders are going to be in this realm of the teams that are going to have a chance to pick Caleb Williams. If they get to about week 7, and I'm just throwing this out here, don't be surprised if you see teams start selling pieces to gain capital just in case that they have to trade up. I wouldn't be shocked to see that either.
You said the Rams?
Just anybody that's just
Oh,
down
okay.
there. Just if they
I
start
don't know
like,
Rams had anybody
but
trade.
I will bet you $100 the Rams trade Aaron Donald
Can I,
eventually.
can I,
Especially if they're
can I,
struggling.
can I interject on this whole Caleb Williams thing, man? It
Go
smells
ahead.
like Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield. It smells like that to me
Oh no,
because
he's taller.
all
He's
of them are,
fluent and can move around.
but
Great
I'm saying
touch.
all of them are linked to Lincoln Riley in
Right,
some way,
right.
form of fashion, and he made them look so much better than they really are. I think, to me personally, Caleb is a good quarterback, but I think he's overhyped because it's something about styles of play. That comparing people to Mahomes is stupid
It
because
is.
Mahomes is one of one. That shit he do aggravates me and probably aggravates Andy Reid because he pulls it off. He makes something out of nothing.
I know.
Um, I don't think Caleb Williams is that. I think he's a system quarterback. Now, if they let him play the way he wants to play, he might be all right in the NFL if he can get somebody to come out of USC and help
He get
because
Lincoln
that's what
Riley
they
to come
do.
with him.
Yeah, get somebody to come in there and let that guy work with him. But yeah, I don't see it with him. I didn't believe in Stroud, but Stroud showed. I mean, he gonna get a chance to show me this year, but I don't
Yeah.
think he's that good either.
Somebody will emerge out of the woodwork like Anthony Richardson did last year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, he looking real good.
Yeah, they've been raving about
Oh,
Richardson.
Yeah. All right. The team that's gonna come in second for me is the Dallas Cowboys at 10-7. They went 12-5 last year. Like I said, it's just a tough schedule for these guys to play with. I'm not quite sure how the offense is gonna look with the new OC. So I feel like Dallas might take a step back, but it's not gonna be a huge step. But they're gonna lose some games that they probably should win. Who's your second place team, Marcy?
Danny Dimes. Danny
really?
Dimes gonna put him in second place. See, this is the thing
Really?
about
That man
about the
smoking.
Giants to me. Bringing in Waller at tight end. Then you drafted a kid out of Tennessee to play wide receiver to help the wide receivers that you have, because Hodgins and
Come on,
Oh,
Hyatt.
Hyatt. Yeah, they've been raving about
But I'm
Hyatt.
saying you got
Yeah.
Hodges that's on that team as well. I kind of did my homework on the Giants receiver. They have some guys over there that can make plays. Then you got Saquon. You gave him his money for 1 year. Decent offensive line. Brian Dable know what he's doing. Defense is gonna be fine. I think how much better is the Cowboys versus the Giants? It ain't that much because Danny Dimes don't throw to the other team, and I believe in Saquon versus Tony Pollard coming off an injury, and you took Dak's best tight end, best his safety blanket. You took that tight end out of Dalton Schultz, and then you took his OC. So I don't. How much better is the Cowboys over the Giants? We saw them play each other. I mean, it is not going to be the Commanders, so they both fighting for second. I'm taking the Giants. I'm taking Danny Dimes.
So what's the record you have the Giants at?
Now here's tough. This is
This
tough.
is where this
That's
is
what I'm
good.
saying now. You said they're gonna take second place, but they start off kind of hard now. They start off kind of rocky. I mean, the two first games are winnable. But after that, you have 49, Seattle, Dolphins, Buffalo, Washington, Jets.
I'm not. Don't call the
That's a
names out to
gauntlet.
me.
That's a
Don't call
gauntlet.
the names out to me. Don't let me think like that because injuries happen in football, man.
I just said,
Yes.
but
What I
anything
had them
can
last
happen.
year.
But that's they're gonna get beat up.
What I had them last year.
You had them. What I say, 3-14.
I did. They're not going 3-14.
All right, I help you out some. They went 9-7 last year, so they gonna be better than 9-7.
They're gonna be 9-7 again.
That be
I'm gonna tell
that
you why.
okay.
I'm gonna tell you why, man. You asking me who the worst team is, but then you asking me who the second best team, and I just told you there's not that much difference between them and Dallas, but they got a tight end, and Waller and Dak lost his tight end.
But Waller gonna stay healthy, like you say. It just depends on how it
Yeah.
plays.
I think though Dable is a great coach. I really think he's a
He
better
is.
coach than Mike McCarthy. That's gonna be the difference maker right there. One got a better coach than the other. Mike McCarthy is a puppet. He's a figurehead. So
What
I'm going with 96.
9-6 from last year. You mean 9-7 again? They go
97. My
9-7.
bad. 97. I'm going with them having the
It had to
same
be
record.
9-8. It had to be 9-8 or 10-7.
9-8. 9-8. 9-8.
Well, they go
They're gonna
9-7
win
and
9
1
games.
last
I
year.
can see them win 9 games.
They tie a
I
game.
think
last
the
year.
bye week is what throws
Yeah,
it
they
off.
tied Washington or somebody last year.
So they're gonna win.
That's what it is. I didn't put the tie. My bad.
So look, they get
So
to
you got
play
them
the
going
Yeah,
Cowboys
10-7?
twice.
yeah, that's what it was.
He said
They
9
get
and
to play
8.
the Cowboys twice. They get to play the Commanders twice. They get to play the Eagles twice. And last year they gave the Eagles a run for their money. The Eagles had a better roster, so they got a little bit better. I think they can get 9 wins.
What worries me is this slate, man.
The
It's
NFL
the first
schedule
start. It
is
depends on how if they can start off fast. Like I said,
Mhm.
if they can start off with a win, a 2-0, going 2-0 into week 3. If they beat Dallas,
They stand a better chance. I agree.
yeah, they
the
still bet.
NFL schedule is
If they drop one of those twos between Dallas and Cardinals, then they're gonna be fighting uphill. I feel like till they
I
get
wouldn't think they
lost.
lose to the Cardinals. I wouldn't think they
Yeah, I
lose.
wouldn't think that.
I wouldn't think they lose to the Cardinals. Though.
They will be fighting uphill to at least the Raiders. Then after that is Raiders, Dallas, Washington, New England. No, they can go on a run there.
Mhm.
And on the back end, you just have Green Bay, the Saints, Philly, Rams, and Philly. That's what I'm worried about. The back end, it can be kind of them teams can get you.
That first 7 is important. Can they win 4 games out of that 7? That's the question.
Yeah, that's why I saw when I look at the schedule. Like,
See, I don't put no stock in the schedule, man, because
the
happen.
matchups. I feel like some of these matchups you have to because of how good the other teams were last year, and they added pieces, especially Seattle and Miami and the 49ers. Like they had the 49ers and Miami on the road. They going from Seattle to Miami.
Then there's injuries too.
but
So
We also got to look at the quarterbacks of these teams too.
Then after they go
We
to Miami,
got to look at the quarterback. We got to look at the quarterback of these teams they playing too. I mean, look, I don't think RC is wrong about this, honestly. Even though I'm not gonna go with Giants second, but I don't think he's not too far off. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened that way.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they go 9-8, but I have them at 8-9. So
I think Garrett Jones trying to get Caleb Williams. I'm being funny, but you can't take this man's offensive coordinator, his tight end. You can't bring in old Brandon Cooks who's stealing money.
He been putting the numbers every.
I think they're about to steal y'all's logic. They're about to steal y'all's logic, RC. I'm telling you, they're gonna get rid of Dak. Dak's cap hit is like $60 million next year. He's not gonna be there. So do they draft somebody? They bring somebody in? I mean, because they got the Bulls, to run everything. We've seen that that roster is great. They said they won 5-6 games with Cooper Rush, so it's been proven. They've seen it. It's there. So they got all this money. They got to pay Michael Parsons next year. And amongst other things. So
the thing I didn't like the Dallas philosophy. They won games with Rush, but soon Dak comes back, they throwing it 40 times. Like they blew my mind. Like, why not keep the same philosophy?
But you know what McCarthy's saying? He's saying that's Kellen Moore's fault.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, he did. He did come out and meant to talk about that.
But he'll go to San Diego or Los Angeles with Justin Herbert, who's a way better quarterback than that.
I just don't want Justin Herbert throwing it 40 times. Like they're going back to what they were doing last year.
Well, with the offense, they was top 5, right? Yeah, Dallas had a top 5 offense with Kellen Moore doing the play calling. And like you said, Dak doesn't have the kind of arm that Herbert has. So I expect the Chargers to have, or the receiver. I mean, they had Dallas skill position players are pretty good. We can't sit here and
not being in Chargers.
Yeah, I mean the Chargers got a bunch of shooting guards playing. wide out, but that's a different story.
Mhm.
6'4", 6'5" guys. That, I hear the Quentin Johnson kid is doing
Quentin
some of that.
Johnson
Yeah,
put on a show. And Mike
he
Williams,
put
he
the
might be
show.
like, dang, I might not get paid.
No, it put Mike Williams in the slot.
He already did.
Yeah,
he already got
So
paid.
you
Mike Williams
so
already
you
got
saying the
he already got
Cowboys
paid.
do what?
Oh, say
me.
again, RC.
Who's picking Cowboys
Who's
second? Flowers?
I got Cowboys second.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them second. I mean, last year when
What's
I
the record you
seen
have
Dallas
them?
play
They
the
were 12-5 last
wins.
year.
You have 10-7.
Yeah, I got them going 10 wins. I wouldn't be
Same as
surprised they
me.
won 12 again. But I just look at it as far as they don't need to be too Dak dependent. I'm with RC with you can't really depend on Tony Pollard to be your bell cow. I was listening today, they were talking about maybe bringing Ezekiel Elliott back. I don't know if that happens.
Wow, they
But
didn't bring in Kareem Hunt.
man, Ezekiel knows. I mean, I would understand why they were bringing Ezekiel back. I mean, he knows everything. Great pass protector. I think that's big, of course. Wherever he goes, he's gonna play instantly because he can step in, identify blitzes, different things. He'll play
He can play some center too.
that too. And I would think he wouldn't want that to be his last play. Remember than Dallas.
I mean, like I said, he gonna take that pay cut. Come back.
But
There's no way. You see, he been
of
out
course
there
it's a
for
pay
a
cut.
while. Yeah, he gonna take a pay cut.
But the defense, though, like
The
Dallas'
defense, I'm not
defense,
scared.
man.
I'm not scared of Dallas defense. I don't just say that right now. I'm not scared of it.
You can say that, but they'll be better this year.
Man, listen,
because it's another
Dallas
year.
defense gonna be they're gonna be a problem.
I'm not scared of
they are
it. Your guy
disruptive.
Matt,
Bro.
your guy Smith, Mozzie Smith, they talking about he's a beast.
Let me tell you,
Bro, they're gonna be good,
dude-
bro.
that dude did nothing at Michigan. If
They
he
say he
goes
like
to
to punch
Dallas,
people.
if he goes to Dallas and takes off and becomes Warren Sapp, I'm
Aaron
gonna
Donald.
be
They
pissed.
comparing him
What's
to,
going
like,
on
Donkey
at Michigan?
Sue.
Because Michigan's known for edge rushers. That middle of the defense, that dude did nothing, man. He didn't do nothing at Michigan.
Maybe
So
he
I don't
learned
know.
some technique when he got to Dallas.
Yeah, they're comparing him to Donkey Sue. They're like he's disruptive. In
He
practice.
said he don't even like football. He just likes hitting people. Y'all saw that?
Yep,
tell you, man.
exactly.
I'm telling you what I
That's a
know. I
dangerous
watch
man.
Michigan every Saturday. He was
What?
never on my radar. He did nothing.
What? Let me ask you a question, RC. You just made me think of something. What? Name me a good defensive tackle from Michigan.
Keith Sweat. You might get Gerald Levert. Tell you.
And I'm not saying that to be funny or anything. It's just I'm noticing a lot of edge rushers, linebackers, corners, but no defensive tackles, and that's surprising. Like, so is it the defense? They need to do defensive line coach. I mean, like I say, hell, the edges are working. So I mean, you don't if it ain't broke, don't fix. But I just find that
like the
odd.
bigger guys on your D line anyway. RC, don't y'all like usually the bigger guys?
Mm.
Hey, you breaking up, so. Can y'all hear him or is it me?
No, he was
RC,
going
we
out.
can't hear you. Gatwood,
But no, you can't sleep on that defense, man. I'm sorry.
Gatwood, what team you have coming in second?
The Cowboys. I got them at 10-7 as well. RC did convince me on some stuff a little bit. That was a good argument he had. Them losing Dalton Schultz and Kellen Moore being gone.
Didn't they get not Kincaid? What was the other tight end?
Kincaid, he went to the Bills.
Not Kincaid. It was the other. They got him later round. I can't think of his
I can't
name.
remember who they got.
But yeah, they do. They still have a good defense, and I'm a little bit worried about Tony Pollard being the bell cow too. But they're still going to be good. They'll still be 10-7.
They'll split it up. Yeah, they'll split it up. I think they got Ronald Jones. You got Deuce Vaughn. They'll give him the ball. Do certain things with him, try to get him, going. They'll mix it up, but I don't think they'll try to. I think everything will be short and sweet with Dak going through McCarthy, the way he wanted to do with Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers was like, no, not doing that.
So is McCarthy? He's running the show now.
Yeah, he got his hand on it. I think they got Brian Schottenheimer as offense coordinator. I think I might be wrong.
Okay, that's the tight end I'm thinking about. They drafted Luke Shoemaker from Michigan.
He's good. Shoemaker, now I wouldn't lie to you. He's big, fast, and
he
can
says
block.
5,
And
250.
so he'll do good.
Probably remind them of Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, but he ain't Dalton Schultz. I mean this
But y'all didn't like Ferguson?
I think
y'all
Dallas
forgot Ferguson's still there.
Dallas think they can plug and play. You can't do that. No,
Jay Ferguson.
In certain spots, man, you can't.
Dude,
You should.
Dalton Schultz got a 1 year, like 9 or 10 mil from the Texans. You telling me the Cowboys couldn't do that?
right.
They saw Jay Ferguson. That's what I'm saying. Jay Ferguson had a pretty solid season too. He showed flashes.
You reaching?
Man.
No, I'm not. He showed flashes of being a pretty solid tight end.
So you think when when teams were scouting Dallas last year, they were looking at Jake whatever Ferguson. They were looking at him. Schultz.
They should have. Cause they left him wide open.
This is the thing about Dallas that frustrates me. What frustrates me is if I was a fan. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't mess with it. You didn't have to get rid of Amari Cooper. You didn't have to do that. I mean, once the guy gets comfortable with somebody, y'all take him away. Take him away from him. Like, dude, let Dak get comfortable with somebody. Right.
Yeah. That's how it is. But like I said, I guess they felt like Jake Ferguson and like and you're right, they only paid Dalton Schultz $9 million. So if they let him go for that much, then they must seen something. They want to
say, like I said, they gotta pay Parsons soon. You gotta have the chips ready, man.
All right. The third, they'd be ranked third. I have the Giants at 89. I said it earlier, but 8 and 9. I feel like they overachieved at 9-7 last year. Nobody thought they'd go 9-7. So I think they're gonna take a step back and go 8-9. It just is what it is. They still have Danny Dimes and still not sold on him. Yeah, they got the ball. He's doing a great job. Just reining them in, not letting him turn the football over. They're doing a great job against Saquon involved, but I think that they overachieved last year. So I think they'll kind of come down to earth. It's just one game. They went 9-7, got them going 8-9. What about you, RC? Who's your third team on the list?
It's gonna be Dallas at 10-7.
You just hate Dallas.
No, seriously. Like, I really like Dallas defense. Dallas defense is gonna be all world. That guy can coach. He gives Shanahan problems. Like, really and truly, there were 2 plays in that game where Dallas should have walked in the end zone with the football. But because they disruptors, they get after your quarterback, they make your guy uncomfortable. Then they added Stephon Gilmore on the back end, which is gonna help Diggs.
Big time.
They're gonna be better. Linebacker play is legit. The issue with Dallas is that gonna be the problem, and you're making it the problem because you're trying to ask him to be Dan Marino and he's Dak Prescott. You know, so you saying he ain't gonna throw the ball a lot, but when I look at his running back room, it's empty. Okay, it's about as empty as the room I'm in right now. So you're gonna have to bring somebody in ASAP, or you're gonna have an issue. Then the next problem you got Zach Martin is not there. He want more money. Then the next issue you have, you take my safety blanket and you bringing me a short receiver and you throwing jump balls in preseason. In practice, you throwing jump balls to Cook. How tall is Cook?
5'10", maybe.
He was shorter in New Orleans, wasn't he? When he shorter in New Orleans, he grew a little bit when he left. But I'm just saying, like, making life hard for that person.
RC, you said you had them at 10-7?
Yeah.
I thought you said you had the Giants at 9-8.
Yeah. It's good. It's a close division.
Okay.
Close division.
Brandon Cooks, he always been good at pinpointing football. It's not by his height, it's by his attitude.
Wait. See, but the problem is, you see Dak ball, his deep ball just wobbles and it don't get to where it needs to go. It just falls right into the defender's hands.
But see,
I think you're just trying to press. You press more in practice than anything. I don't think you're doing that in the game.
Man, it's the ball how it looks. Go ahead, see.
Dallas and the Giants, to me, I'm struggling with it. You picked the wrong division to me. I wish we just did them last because when I look at Dallas and I look at the Giants, they both could be 10. It's not that they both gonna be 10-7 or both be not. They're close, man. They're closer than y'all think they're. Like, I really don't know who's better.
Dallas whooped them last year, though.
You know, but that's just it. When you go
Yeah,
back at
it
those
is.
games, Kayvon Thibodeau was a rookie last year. He caused problems.
That's
They,
true.
they, they're gonna take another step. So it's like it's tough. That's a tough one for me because Dallas lost a lot.
Yeah, I thought so too. They did that. Like I said, I'm not keen on having Dak throw the football that many times. I feel like they're just overdoing it. The more time he have to throw it, the more times he gonna probably turn the ball over, and he
I
just
think we
shouldn't be
can
throwing the
get.
ball that much.
I think we can get 3 teams out of this division because I think the division that you in is not gonna be good.
I
My
don't know. I some
division,
sleepers in there. I feel like
Neither is NFC North.
right? And so I think this division, them being that close, 1, 2, and 3, they might do what they did last year and get those 3 teams in there again because the NFC West is not that good. Like Seattle
I
and
think a lot of
49ers,
sleepers. I don't think these teams. I don't want to say they're not good. They sleeping giants.
where?
The
Green Bay,
Bears is
yeah,
probably
the
my sleeper.
Bears is a sleeper. Green Bay, I feel like is a sleeping giant. Depending on what Jordan Love come out and do. Will you consider the Lions a sleeping giant?
I think the Lions are probably active in here.
Yeah,
Until I see them,
Seattle.
until I see them do
The
it.
either the Panthers or the Falcons can snake bite some people. Kind of if you look at what the Panthers did, they overload their defense, man. They brought in some huge pieces to
The
help them
Panthers,
out.
I see it
Yeah,
late, not early. Like
no.
Frank doesn't do a
it,
great
it,
job of getting
it
teams
like the
playing good early.
Falcons. What the Falcons did to their defense, even though they lost Jeff Odoku to injury. I don't know how long.
Okuda.
Okuda, yeah, Okuda. They
Oh,
left
yeah.
Okuda, so I don't know how long he's gonna be out. But that I like what the Falcons and Panthers did to their teams. It's just all about how they gel together. Cause the Falcons, they were playing hard. They just couldn't muster up no points,
So let
and
me
their
ask y'all
defense
this.
was
Couldn't
getting
stop
up big
nobody
plays.
too
Yeah,
in a particular spot.
Let me ask y'all this to help me. If you had a healthy Dak Prescott, which he is healthy, mentally he has issues. It's a mind game with him. I think his confidence is all mental. You taking Daniel Jones or Dak Prescott today? Who you taking? That's tough,
who's the
man.
coach?
Huh?
Who's the coach?
Don't worry
That's
about
a
the
good
coach.
point.
Just tell me who you taking the court. It'll help
I'm
me.
taking I'm taking that because if
Okay,
you're
you
not doing
taking that. Who you
coaches,
taking that? Well,
no,
Yeah,
let me
I don't.
explain.
I don't think either of them are going to get you over the hump.
I'm gonna
But
say who you will take though.
I guess Dak.
Who you take? Flower.
I'm taking Dak because I think Dable
That's what
is
I'm
Okay.
helping
saying.
Danny.
I'm taking that because David what he did to Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was looking terrible for the last 4 or 5 seasons or something like
Bro,
that.
but that's just it, man. Like, how good is Brock Purdy without Kyle Shanahan?
That's why I asked you if the
How
coaches, if you talking
how
about
good
coaches,
is how good is Josh Allen if you put him in?
I
And this
think
is
Josh
me
Allen's
talking.
still top
Put,
five,
put Josh Allen in
regardless.
Chicago with the same issue
I think he's
with the
still top
same issue
five.
that Justin Herbert's had. I'm not Justin Herbert, Justin Fields had. Like these coaches do make a difference. My struggle at 2 and 3 with Dak, and it's the quarterbacks. But one of them don't throw picks.
But the other one don't win you
Now
no
he don't.
drives either.
No,
But
now he
it's
don't.
a turn a stall drive is a turnover. Daniel Jones don't prolong the drives. That's how been the Giants' problem for years. The drive stall.
As a Cowboy fan, I bet you they won't
I
take that Prescott.
I have a different opinion about Daniel Jones if he took the step he took last year earlier.
He got $40 million off of taking the guys who's on fries to the NFC playoffs.
That's
Like
what
that
it
still had to.
just
Now
That means
do it
something,
again
bro.
this year. I mean, if
that's
you
what
do it again this year, I look, I can't argue with you.
But listen,
like I
he
can't
took
take a man that got tackled in the open field over,
but listen,
I can't
A
do
ghost
it.
tackle.
he took Richie James Jr. That guy, he had Amari Cooper. Last year he had CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz, Pollard and Zeke. This man is dragging dead bodies across the finish line. I don't care how good of an offensive coach you got. You can't win without skilled players. Richie James Jr. is not a top 5, top
It's
10, top 15 receiver in the league. He didn't
you
have a
can't
tight
win.
end last year. The Slayton kid is okay. I think
RC. I feel like it doesn't matter who Daniel Jones how he's throwing it to. He's not consistent.
So you don't think
I don't think it matters if he has Julio Jones.
skilled players matter though? Having skilled players
It does. It really does.
Better. Listen, Brock Purdy in New York. Take Brock Purdy and put him in with the Giants. You think he gonna get them to the playoffs?
No.
Hell no. Hell no. There's something in Daniel Jones. Bro.
I don't see it. I watch Daniel Jones. Like I said, he don't prolong drives, man. He missed.
I mean, you say that about Brock Purdy though, but Dable's there. They make the playoffs. You take Dable out, they're not in the playoffs.
Yeah, right. I agree. But I think to me, Brock Purdy is in the most comfortable position. Bro, when he throw the football,
he's best position in football.
He throw the football.
Actually,
Purdy got some poise though.
Actually, I'll take Brock Purdy over Daniel Jones.
I like Purdy.
Listen to me, man.
He's a 4-year starter.
In this corner right here, this left
He's
corner.
a 4-year starter. Yeah, man, he know it's the moment's not too big for him.
I take Purdy because Purdy can actually hit short throws. Daniel Jones, he tend to throw behind receivers.
I'm not saying Purdy bad. I'm just saying I don't believe. I think having the ability to go out and do it, he did it. Like you say, you got to do it again, Flowers. But he actually put some stuff on tape. So
it's not like I hate. I always wanted Daniel Jones to succeed, man. Like I like Daniel Jones. It's just throwing.
I need to see more.
Yeah. It's just. Yeah. Like I jump on the train when I see a little bit more progression in his passing play.
So let me say this and we'll move on. So you think Jalen Hurts is just really good, or the talent around him makes him look a lot better?
He has the it factor. I don't think he just like, I want to say heads and shoulders above.
Man took a major leap when he got AJ Brown. I'm talking about he took a quantum leap.
I say he has the it factor. That means he plays up to the game level. Like he's adapt. He adapt to the situations and stuff.
Throw it up.
So that's why I said when he plays a game, he adapts and he get better. It's like that's like his
thing we can't deny. Jalen, Brock, all these guys are in great situations.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. I wanted Jalen on the Hurts. Remember, I wanted Hurts on the Saints. I don't know before our Flowers and RC got here, but I was like advocating hard for the Saints.
I always liked Hurts. Yeah, I always liked Hurts too.
I like do away with Taysom. Like Hurts can do it. Like let's go get Hurts.
I thought Alabama was dumb when they benched Hurts for Tua.
I think to me personally, when it comes to Alabama quarterbacks, this is the one thing, and it was going to get exposed in an NFC Championship game. Before Purdy, forget the Purdy injury, they were not moving the football. They could not score on the 49ers. The 49ers didn't have offense. They were struggling to score. He could not move the ball. And the one play he moved the ball was not a catch. It was like Fred Warner had him. I mean, he was keyed in on that. Guy couldn't move the ball.
Devontae Smith?
No, I'm talking about Jalen Hurts was struggling to move the ball on that defense. He was struggling to move the ball.
Yeah, I'm talking about that one catch he had wasn't a catch. Like they would be in big trouble.
My point is, I think Jalen is good, but I think
he has an it factor.
I think putting him up there with Mahomes and how they trying to move him up after 1 year.
I can't.
I wouldn't do that.
That's why I say he wouldn't have been in my top 10. He would probably be in the top 15, but he wouldn't have been my top 10 player in the league. Maybe top 15. All right, what was that record?
I was saying Mahomes is in his own tier. He should be in a tier alone.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a couple of guys in Patrick Mahomes here. They just do things differently.
They ain't got 2 rings either.
I mean,
he's different, bro. Like he's a proven commodity.
He is, but look at that Chiefs team though. Look what that system does for him.
Bro, he ain't have no receiver. He
they had 10 rookies last year and they won.
He didn't have no receivers. Those guys are fast.
I'm talking about.
Those guys get open.
Okay, I'm just saying they don't have a number 1 receiver though.
No, Isaiah Pacheco was a rookie last year. I'm talking about.
And he did what he came in and succeeded expectations. Like,
man, that dude's
I feel like Patrick Mahomes get a lot of credit, but it's a lot. I think it's a system and a lot of players step up.
Tyreek Hill left and then he won a Super Bowl. Like he left and then he won another Super Bowl.
He threw for 5,000 yards.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Just give him his flowers.
1,000 yards you left. That's like Michael Jordan winning the MVP and Scotty just left out the building. It's different.
That mean. So where Drew Brees love at?
No.
Why are you bringing Drew Brees into this?
I just
Drew Brees got it. Wait. Stop.
That's all.
Drew Brees got his flowers and praise when he was breaking records. Drew Brees got all the praise and the glory when he was breaking records and everything.
No glory.
He's not playing anymore, so we don't want to talk about
Ben. I'm gonna get you a horn.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get y'all some napkins. Y'all got a little saliva right here. Let me get y'all some napkins.
Ben, I'm gonna get you a clown horn. I'm gonna get you a clown horn. That is clown-ish, bro.
I'm starting putting a damn clown nose on when you start saying stupid shit like that.
I'm just pointing it out. So, RC, what's the Cowboys record again?
I had them at 10-7. But Gatwood
you had Johnson 9-8.
Yeah, Gatwood. But I'm struggling with them too. So you can flip flop either or. But I see that division getting 3 teams out.
So you want 10-7? You got them coming in second now. You thought about it.
Coming in second. I'm gonna let them be second. I don't want people looking at this and y'all did. I don't like the Cowboys, but I don't want to be like you. I want to be better. I'm not gonna let that keep me from putting them in second place. But it's really close, man. I think the Giants are better. Slightly.
Gatwood, he having third.
I got the Giants at 7-10. I think they're going to take a step back.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm not a big Daniel Jones fan.
Me either. Well, I'm not. I really don't have no opinion of him. You know what I'm saying? He's just a guy that if he does well, I'm like, yeah, go get him Daniel Jones. He does bad, I'm like, get him out of here. You just all depends on what he do.
He's like he's either gonna be Carson Wentz or he's gonna be Derek Carr. He's gonna be either or.
I think they're the one team in the division that splits with the Commanders.
Right.
The Eagles did last year, didn't they?
I know.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, they split the Commanders. Then they beat the Cowboys twice. The Eagles beat the Cowboys twice, I believe.
No, they split. Dallas beat them in Dallas.
I thought they beat Rush.
Oh, they beat Rush and Philly.
They benched their stars late in the season versus the Cowboys, I believe.
They split.
Yeah. Flowers, who you have as your third team?
I'm with Gatwood. I got the Giants 7-10.
I thought I was being hard on them. I had them going 8-9. Y'all got 7-10. But that's not. I mean, they overachieved. They really did.
Yeah, I feel like this is overachieved last year. I mean, like if they go back and look, they played us. We were terrible. They beat the Texans. Titans. They played people like that last year. Dallas and all them too. That contributed to the NFC East getting into the playoffs like that. Three teams.
I think it's just going to be
this year. Yeah, a little tougher.
NFC East.
The Giants are. I mean, the Cowboys are going to get a wild card for sure, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So as the records look like the Giants get a wild card, Cowboys in, Eagles in. So that's 2 teams right there. All right, so guys, that was our NFC East prediction. Hope it goes better. Well, we did a pretty solid prediction last year. So hopefully this year will be better.
Yeah, I was spot on with the Eagles.
Yep. Let me show this real quick. Nope, I gotta upload the picture. I forgot. But our boys from the Air Hockey Agency, man. Them guys are the real deal. They took home the hardware. Come on, picture upload. I think Colin, he finished number 1. Here it is. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
But, Colin, he took home number 1. Connor came in 10th, so he moved up to 10th. And my boy Rob, the Bobcat Candy, is 12th.
Man, I smoke all of them.
Man, this dude right here is amazing. Them guys, shout out to the guys. Congratulations, representing the Air Hockey Agency.
Great job, guys.
Great job, man. We're gonna have to bring
when they ready
on the show.
When they
We're gonna have to bring him back on the show. RC will be ranked 50th.
Yeah. As long as they give me a number.
Yeah, 50.
Hey, listen, all I want is a shot and an opportunity. Man, I used to be really good at that.
Air hockey's fun.
Yeah,
I
I'm
had
pretty
one when I was
decent.
little.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna find that highlight of Connor, man. He made a crazy shot. I want to show that on the show. But yeah, shout out to those guys for bringing home the hardware. All right, let me go to news and notes. NFL. Y'all heard who's going to be the new host for Undisputed?
Sherman.
Yeah, I got a glimpse. Richard Sherman, right?
Richard Sherman.
That's gonna be interesting.
I thought
He's a new host.
I thought Lil Wayne was gonna be the guy.
He was a
I did too.
filler. Yeah, he was like he doing a couple episodes, but he's not the main guy.
So
Richard Sherman.
he picks Richard Sherman, who I thought they didn't like each other.
They don't.
Well, that's the point. That's the point.
Y'all remember that interview when Sherman was first coming up? That was funny.
Your life.
Sherman owned him in that.
Sherman
hilarious.
has matured a lot too. He's matured a lot, so maybe he's different.
Nigga, you know, he's been doing podcasts and other stuff, so
Yeah,
he's a smart guy. He's very smart.
He do the Thursday night football with Amazon.
Yep, did Amazon last year. That's true.
I like Sherman.
So y'all think they're going to increase the views, or it's not going to be the same?
It's not going to be the same, but I'm quite sure there'll be controversy here and there.
It's just different. That whole, you can't recreate.
Yeah.
You know, Juvenile had one hot album. He wasn't able to duplicate that success. The Bulls still hadn't found Michael Jordan. Do I need to keep going? You can't duplicate.
we get the drift.
Yeah, you can't recreate stuff like that.
I'm telling you.
As we mentioned earlier, Teddy Bridgewater signed with the Lions. So what's that telling Jared Goff again? So they drafted Henry Hooker.
That don't mean
Teddy
nothing.
Bridgewater.
Everybody needs to back up.
Everybody, you can have 3 quarterbacks on the
I'll just say,
so I
mean, competition, job on the line,
competition.
So
you really just say that.
So Ben, here's a little nugget for you. Your quarterback you have in New Orleans has done nothing. Jared Goff has done everything your quarterback has not done.
I got a question.
Jared Goff, ever since Jared Goff got to LA, he had a gold spoon in his mouth. Derek Carr actually worked for his stuff.
Ben, question.
Jared Goff balled last year.
Question, Ben. Who has the highest passer rating in Lions history? Single season.
Probably Jared Goff.
Ding.
Ben, would you
question,
I mean, Matthew Stafford was there.
Matthew Stafford played with terrible teams, man. Come on.
Oh, but he had Megatron though. I mean, the team could have been terrible, but they still had top 10. They still had top 10 offense.
They the tight end. They the tight end, Matthew Stafford, before he got Hawkinson.
They had Golden Tate and Calvin Johnson and other people. Eric Ebron, Brandon Pettigrew. Come on now.
Oh, come on.
Ebron, Brandon Pettigrew. I can go. Come on now.
Don't Flowers, listen to me, brother. That man like being right. I'm telling you right now.
I know it.
Listen, Jared Goff ain't gonna never have no Megatron, no Mega nothing, no Mega Million.
Exactly.
He had one of the best receivers in Rams history in Cooper Cup.
Listen what I'm telling you.
That wasn't cool. He didn't have the same Cooper Cup Matthew Stafford.
Cooper was making big plays though. He
didn't have that wasn't the same Cooper Cup Matthew Stafford.
He was making the same plays though. I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
The Rams bought a Super Bowl, man. They bought a Super Bowl.
They did. So Jared Goff benefited from a bought Super Bowl.
He got there. Jared Goff got there before they bought the other pieces.
Got them there. You know, okay, if Jared Goff was so great that he's so mighty, that why did Sean McVay get rid of him?
Because
Sean McVay was so great, why he going to get Stafford?
It's an upgrade. He wanted to get Stafford because he wanted a veteran that he wanted to win.
I mean, of course.
He wanted to win.
Let's be real. Jared Goff played well until he played against one team.
Belichick.
Every time he saw a team that is a team out west, that rusty passer, that got out his head, he was throwing to us more than he was throwing his own teammates. But other than that, he came in New Orleans, and this is what he did in New Orleans.
Yeah.
After that crazy play that you complained about, hold on, that crazy play that you cry about, what did Jared Goff do in overtime? Take his team down there, See, he did what Drew Brees couldn't do.
And no,
Nope.
we congratulate cheaters on here.
And
But
then
go
look,
ahead.
Ben,
Jared Goff didn't hit you.
Super
Y'all
Bowl
advocate. Look, man, I never thought we'd go this
The
long to
bounty.
advocate cheaters.
The bounty.
Bounty Gate.
The bounty.
Bounty, like I already
Nah.
explained to you.
what did Jared Goff do in the
1,000
Super Bowl? What was the score of the
times.
Super Bowl?
Huh?
14-7? 14-7 in the Super Bowl. It was a good defensive game.
Yeah, it was a low scoring defensive game.
So
that
why
was in
he
the
get rid
game
of
had
Jared
chances.
Goff?
Because he wanted somebody more proven.
Mhm.
He didn't want to
Jared Goff
give.
have a-
They fell out. They fell
So,
out. It happened.
Wasn't the Rams had like the best team? Everybody, the Rams, they this and that.
No.
And that proved that the wrong
No.
team was in the Super Bowl. Because New Orleans
No.
that year would have whooped New England, and everybody said
Oh,
that from the
God.
get-go. So come on, y'all stop
Did they
all
make
this
it?
fake.
Did they make it though? Did they
butt
make it?
kissing
And
with
who's to
Jared
say?
Goff
And
and
who's to say? And who's to say the Saints would have beat New England?
It was like written out.
Y'all couldn't even beat the
Everybody knew
damn Rams. Y'all couldn't even beat the damn
Man.
Rams.
Yeah, they had to cheat us. Look, that's how low you gotta go. to
Y'all
beat my
still
team.
had a chance.
That's how low
Y'all
you gotta go.
still
to beat my
had a
team.
chance.
Hey, Flowers.
Hey,
You
Flowers,
still
listen.
had a chance.
I wish
I
it
would
would
have
have happened,
destroyed
Flowers.
New England, and everybody know that as a fact.
You know that's
Wow, I
what
wish
you
it
think.
would have happened because what had happened was history, everything would have came full circle. So can you imagine being Ben and they get to the Super Bowl, the Saints are playing a team he used to root for?
And they beat them.
That'd,
No,
that'd be like, hey,
Hey,
the team he used to
Ben,
Brady
I'm
versus
with Ben.
Drew Brees.
I'm
God,
with, as a fan, I'm with Ben because I know how that feels, like barely not making it to the Super Bowl. Like, because with the Rockets, when we took the Warriors to 7 games,
Even
Yeah.
when Chris
Texans.
Paul got hurt, I hold on to that forever, man. I
Listen.
knew we were the best team.
What?
Hey, look.
What? How much were y'all beating the Chiefs by?
24-0.
Come on, bro.
Hey, listen, I've been through it. Hey, man, I've been through it the last couple
Man,
years,
don't want to hear
man.
your soft story.
Hey, I've been through it the last, but you don't hear me getting on here complaining about Purdy. You hear me saying every
Exactly.
time I talk to you, Purdy got hurt. We would listen. My deal is you get over it, sir. I got a therapist. Y'all need
Get
to see.
over the worst call in American sports.
No, I got a therapist you need to see. I need
The
you to
worst
go
call
see him. Yeah, you need to
ever.
go see the therapist.
Man, if Pierre Garcon don't drop a pass wide open in the middle of the field, y'all don't beat
But
us.
that's
I've been
different,
let
though.
that go.
That's
I let that
different.
go long time ago.
Flowers are different. When the refs,
That ain't what you mean it ain't different.
like y'all, that's different. When the
If
You
refs
gotta go make a play at the end of the day.
make a
Plain
play.
and simple.
Look, you so stunned, like you in culture, like you ever been shot before?
No,
You in
bro.
shock.
Then
If Brett Favre don't
but
give
y'all
rap,
still had an opportunity to put away
Man,
the
what
Rams.
T right
That
there?
Didn't
Vikings
Drew
team was
Brees throw?
good.
Didn't Drew Brees throw an interception?
How y'all
Yeah.
heard of momentum? Y'all heard of momentum, right? Come on now.
Okay.
Don't wait me
No,
off.
no,
You
wait,
know what I'm talking
wait. Listen to me,
about.
listen
You
to me
know
now,
what
listen to
I'm
me now.
talking about.
No, you want to bring a momentum. Okay. How did that swing the Rams way? That should have pissed off the
Because-
Saints even more.
Oh, we in
If
shock.
anything,
Like,
the momentum should have went the
How?
Saints way because it should have pissed y'all
You in
off if y'all didn't get
disbelief.
that call.
how you
Bro,
how
listen.
you
In
been in
disbelief.
shock?
That was the
Wow.
okay. You just said it yourself. Y'all was in disbelief. Get your head out your ass. Go
Bro,
win the
Flowers,
game.
Sean
listen.
Payton, like,
It's
come
called
on, man.
karma, dog.
Y'all get me, cause y'all
It's
know I'm
called
right about
karma.
this.
It's called karma. They forget about when Brett Favre. The game is over. They finna kick a field goal. Vikings going to Super Bowl. Person Auburn, Adrian Peterson, and Brett Favre said, "I'm from the kill, baby." He going this way with the ball running. Then he
He's
throws
doing
it
that.
back across his body, and you're in the Super Bowl.
I'm
Patrick
watching. I'm
Mahomes
like,
do that too.
what
Patrick
in the
Mahomes done
hell?
that too, but y'all don't get on Patrick Mahomes when he do
Yeah,
it.
Brett Favre ain't never. He couldn't. They couldn't.
Patrick
lace
Mahomes would have
Patrick
ran.
Mahomes'
Whoa.
feet.
Patrick
No,
Mahomes
Patrick
would have
Mahomes, I
ran
said-
that. Patrick Mahomes would have ran that. Like Brett
But
Favre
he's
should
not
have
40
did.
years old though. But we see Patrick
It
Mahomes
don't
come across the
matter.
line
Brett
plenty of
Favre,
times.
Brett
All
Favre
that
could have ran for
run Brett
20
Favre
yards. He was
had,
that open.
He was in field goal range.
Nah, he was scared. He was
all
hurt.
he had to do was get a few
He-
yards and slide. What are you
You can't
talking
say he's
about?
scared.
He was
Slide.
scared.
Okay.
He
Y'all
was
already had
scared.
bounty gate. Y'all already had
Scared.
bounty gate on him, so y'all would have hit him late. They would have got a 15-yard penalty.
That
He
man
wasn't
started
scared.
two-
He was
hey,
scared.
297.
He wasn't about to-
He played 297 straight games. He wasn't scared of nothing.
No.
Man, he was scared. He got
Broken
hit.
pinkies
He
and
got
everything
hit.
else. He wasn't scared.
We
He
came in
just
the
made a
game. We
bad
said we gonna
decision.
put Brett Favre on his butt, and that's what we did. So
But listen, I'm gonna bust your bubble right now. I've been wanting to tell you this. If that don't go the way it did, you was gonna be an Oklahoma Saints fan, the Oklahoma City Saints. That's what I don't know if they're gonna be still the same, but you was on your way to San Antonio. You gonna have T-shirts. Listen, I love my Hispanic brothers and sisters, but they're gonna be out there in San Antonio with Saints gear on, whatever your name of your team is gonna be. You were gonna be out there
The
doing what you
Alamos.
what
Alamo.
Oklahoma City had to do with Seattle. You were
How
gonna
you
be
say who that in Spanish?
listen, hey, it wasn't gonna be who that no more. It
It
was
would
gonna
be
be
Olay.
San Antonio. You're gonna be San Antonio Tamales or something. I don't know what you're gonna be. All I know is look, you went the San Antonio Rattlers. You were gonna be doing
Nah,
that. And you would have went back to New England. That Super Bowl saved you, brother. That Super Bowl
man,
saved your life. The
man,
year
don't try to
before that,
discredit our Super Bowl.
Hey,
the
the
year
Saints,
before
they
that,
ride
what was the
09
record the year
forever.
before that?
The Saints
Huh?
gonna ride 09 forever.
I mean, when the NFL starts screwing us, we can ride something else.
Why would they screw y'all? This is the worst.
Y'all had plenty of
They'll
opportunities.
hate us, bro.
Y'all
Why?
had plenty of opportunities. Y'all had a window. Y'all had
Man,
a
y'all
big ass
cannot
window.
tell me this. Y'all cannot tell me as an athlete
So
that
the
y'all see a
NFL,
call like that.
the NFL planted Marcus Williams on y'all team to be an informant to Mississippi.
Yeah, he's a double agent. No,
Then-
I'm
I
not.
mean,
But
Minnesota
you know
beat
what?
y'all
But
twice.
let me say this.
Minnesota beat y'all twice.
Let me say this though. The Marcus
Yeah,
Williams.
twice.
Let me say this.
The next year,
The Marcus Williams stuff. It doesn't bother me. Like
what about the next year you lose to Minnesota?
that
Rudolph.
doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. The only thing that bothers me is the Rams no call. Like it was just so outrageous. It was so outrageous that the corner looked at the ref and he was
Man.
like, "No flag." Come on,
I think you. I think you BSing us because I'm more disappointed in the coach when we lost against New England because I felt like we should have won
But
more.
it's not even about that. It's not about the. It's about the call. Like I understand, like you drop the pass or you line up outside and they get the first down and they kick a field goal.
It happens.
It's not like
That's
that.
that's not even the worst
Not
call
like
ever.
that.
That's not even the worst call ever.
The ball was
That's
still in
not.
the air.
That's not even the worst call ever, man. The worst call I've ever seen was a Monday night game between Green Bay and Seattle when the refs called the damn touchdown. It was a touchdown.
The replacement refs.
Yes.
That was funny. That was a funny
That's
time.
the worst call in history. They even beat Dez Bryant's no catch.
That was the worst call. Dez Bryant was one of the worst calls I ever seen in my life. So you crying. Cowboy fans should be crying because that changed history. So my thing with you is that's the only thing you got to hold on to because after that you got a bunch of incompletes on your test. Y'all
That's fine.
That's fine.
That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. That no call was the worst thing I ever seen in my entire life.
But who's to say if y'all got the call and beat the Rams? Who's to say y'all would have won Super Bowl? You can't. You can't say y'all would have won.
That's not my point. My point is, if we would have got the first down, if we missed the field goal, then that's fine. I can live with that. But if other than that,
then y'all play another 10 additional minutes.
Yeah.
And then guess what though? Michael Thomas was pass interference on that play. That interception Drew Brees threw. He was held.
Yeah.
But
all right.
I mean, when the fist is in, the fist is in. I mean, they gonna find
move
a way.
On, man.
Yeah, you don't see. Hey, you don't see RT had a team that played with a 4-string quarterback in the NFC Championship.
Exactly.
You missed the point. I'm fine with that. It's when a simple routine play and the guy, like it could have been a targeting call. It could have been. They had multiple calls to call on it, and they decided.
Hey, let it out, bro. Let it out, bro. Let it all out.
I'm just saying, like all that other stuff, all that misused stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Like I won't cry about that. But when you literally miss a call like that, like come on, man.
The Ravens have a gripe. I think one of the worst seeing those lights go out in Superdome, they blowing out the 49ers, then the 49ers come back and the 49ers are on the goal line, 4th down, and Michael Crabtree is grabbed. Hell, the ball flies over his head, no PI. So, bro, you got to listen. How you get over
that's not egregious though. That happens all the time in NFL when receivers get grabbed. But when you hit the guy, you don't even look back for the football. Like
so hitting the grab, I mean. At the same time, neither one of them got called. So neither one of them got called.
Rudolph pushed off on PJ Williams in the end zone. But okay, we see push-offs all the time. But not when the football is in the air.
What is going on with the Saints being cheated at home?
That's what I'm saying. Like a hit with the guy with the football still in the air, like no play on the ball, no nothing. He just hit the guy. Like what? what in world? What kind of football are we playing here? Like everybody know that's a foul.
Ben, we all know it was too, but y'all still had more game to play.
Oh my
Y'all,
word!
so
It was
y'all,
in
you so
end
stuck on oh, it's
game.
a foul. It's a
Yeah,
play the game. Get your head out your ass
man.
and finish the
It's
game.
easy said and done when it's not you in the situation.
I would feel the same.
To be
I ain't gonna
honest,
lie. I'm the same way when it comes to the Rockets that year.
So listen, what you telling me as a fan, when my team gets cheated, just turn the TV off, or from at the game, just leave? What you saying?
I mean, if it's something that happens
That's
all
what
the
I'm saying,
time,
bro.
and
Just quit.
that's not a routine play. RC grabbing a receiver, you see it happen all the time. You see holds, you see grabs, you see push offs. That's cool. We all done it in sports. But when
Bro,
you literally hit a guy, like you don't even look back up,
NFC
you hit a
Championship
guy.
game. I watched the whole NFC Championship game. I didn't turn it off. I watched the whole NFC Championship game. When McCaffrey broke that run, it was 14-7. I'm like, I know my boys are gonna fight. I didn't. The 49ers did never give up. Okay, the Saints just if that's what they made out
You
of, I
still
can't wait to
missing the
play y'all,
point.
bro.
You missing the point.
I'm not missing the point.
That's in the game of football. That's in the realm of football. But hitting a defensive receiver is not in the game of football, and that should have been a flag. Even if it wasn't
We
PI,
agree with
that's
you.
a
We
defensive
agree with you,
receiver.
bro.
We said
We
you gotta move on,
agree.
bro.
I'm just
Move
saying, all
on
right,
though.
let's go and get to the highlight of the day. Because I'm talking to a wall here. I'm just watching.
What was the name?
The paint dry.
Johnny Lee.
Man, he better not never show his face in New Orleans again.
What he do?
Yeah, bro, he didn't even do nothing.
He didn't act. I would act like I got shot. If there was me that got hit like that, I would have rolled on the ground, grab my head, like screaming. Like
But he was supposed to just catch the ball anyway.
Dude just popped up like it was fine. Dude just jumped up.
Baptized. He got baptized in football.
He just jumped up like everything fine. No, dude, you gotta act that out. It don't matter. You thought you were gonna get flagged. Now you gotta act that out. So yeah, you better show up in New Orleans. All right, let's go and watch the highlight of the day.
Now Hosey and Anderson square off. They're fighting. They're swinging. Down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson.
I gotta watch that one more time, bro.
I've watched it so many times.
Hosey and Anderson square off. They're fighting. They're swinging. Down goes Anderson. Down goes Anderson.
Bro, his teammate did him a disservice too. His teammate standing
grabbed
right
him.
beside him.
Yep.
He didn't catch him. He didn't catch dude. He just let him fall.
Like you can't be swinging, just be swinging, bro. He dude had his head down, and he just swinging. Like when Tim Anderson dropped the glove, I was like, uh-oh.
His teammate standing right there. He didn't grab him or nothing. He didn't catch him. Just
he like dang.
damn, Tim.
He wanted to say damn so bad, but he couldn't because he was on national television. So he held it in. He was like,
bro, he had his glove on, and he was kind of like, they were fighting. He was like, and then Tim went down. He was like,
you know what else didn't make sense?
He got knocked out.
Tim got suspended 6 games, and Jose Ramirez only got suspended 3. That's what didn't make sense to me. Why would they not get the same amount?
I get Tim.
I'm gonna tell you
well,
why.
those are antagonists. That's why.
Tim got more because Tim and he the one come up. You know, he was
he threw a glove off.
Come on.
He got double
First of all, it's
suspension.
the ugliest fighting state I ever seen in my life. Like, and then one of your fingers is fucked up. So my thing in my mind was, dude, you should have just my finger hurt. Dog. I ain't listen. And then the dude that just whooped your ass, he speak no English. I didn't know that. I thought he listen.
You see Jose Ramirez forearms? Did you see his man forearms?
Jose Ramirez is a dog. He's good. Jose Ramirez
That's
is
why
good.
Tim Anderson felt it.
Tim Anderson, you can throw down your glove and asking for a fight, bro. You cannot.
This man got double the suspension and he got knocked out.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Right?
He got knocked out forever because social media ain't gonna let him come back from being knocked out.
Nope.
That's the worst part of today's world. You get knocked out somewhere and somebody got on camera, it's forever.
And that's why
after that, you just get the tail whoop and go home.
Bro, that's why people are not fighting anymore. They shooting because it's like people don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be humiliated. Phones coming out, and this guy, you got to think about it. You know, White Sox is winning that game.
Red White Sox announcer. Indian
Down
announcer.
go Tim.
Anderson's down.
Down
Anderson's
goes
down.
Tim.
Down go Tim. Dang, he
Down
made it sound
goes
like it was a Rocky
Anderson.
fight.
Down goes Anderson.
Hey,
I'm like,
MLB, we don't see that a lot.
Bro, you gotta be mad at your own announcer. Tim gotta go see the announcer.
When have you ever seen a player in baseball get knocked out?
Never.
Not
Remember that
like
Bautista fight? Y'all remember that one?
Yeah.
Odor and
Yeah.
Batista.
Bautista.
He gave him a quick 2-piece. Well, come on. I thought Tim gonna win. I had my money on Tim. Cause I was like, oh yeah, he threw that glove. He won a fight.
Bautista
Hey.
got rocked in that fight.
Yeah.
Thinking about
But
Tim.
Tim,
rock him.
if you've ever been
yeah.
to fight, when did you ever do this? Yeah, I knew
But
everything was
Tim's problem was he threw to me haymakers, man. He was trying not to do that. He left his guard
himself
out.
open.
Yeah, he was throwing too many punches at the wrong time.
Jose came with that overhand.
In Tim's defense, though, he never saw that hand coming because
Nope.
the guy was holding guy. He was holding the other guy.
His head was down.
And Tim was like, I pretty much got a clear shot, and he went to punch down, and then all of a sudden this big shadow came out of nowhere. It was night. I mean,
He must
Size with that baseball bat he swing.
I blame the guy that was standing right beside Tim. He failed Tim. He should have grabbed Tim and pulled him out of that.
When they tried to walk, they were walking him off the field.
Yeah, he was stumbling.
No.
Yeah.
He was stumbling
Yeah,
off the
and
field.
trying to go back out there. Hey, like, no. Come on, man.
No, you got the clock clean.
I'll get him again. I'll see him again. I'll get him.
I mean, there's a division rival, so they'll see each other again.
He said, I see you, bro. Don't worry.
I'm telling you.
That's what Tim said on Twitter. He deleted it, though. He like, I see you.
Hey, he get on base, I'm stanging him. If I'm running to the base he's at, I'm stanging him again. Like, I'm going to get him. He could be walking across to get sunflower seeds. I'm stanging him.
They gonna run into each other because Ramirez gonna have to touch second, and Tim Anderson is right there at the shortstop.
So RC, they probably would sound warnings to both of them before.
Yeah, I don't care.
RC said, "I'm getting
Tim Anderson rich. He got money. He'll pay the fine.
Both of them do.
Yeah.
Yep, both of them.
So, all right, guys. We are brought to you by Bet Us. NFL games are coming up. We saw the Browns and the Jets play. So get your money up and bet with Bet Us. We got your game. Win some money. Put it away. Save it up. It's time to start betting again.
Soon, people. Soon.
Yep.
And got a video. We are now affiliated with Sharps. It's an online sports betting community for players. So check it out.
You need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tailor your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharps securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more. So you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the gens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
That's right.
That's cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
Keyword free. Keyword
free. Cool. Use it. Use a tool. Like any chance you get, like stuff like this, use it as a tool to help out yourself to win money. You're doing yourself a disservice when you're not using these platforms to trade ideas with other bettors, especially when people are hitting. And show the person win percentages and what they bet on. Go ahead, Flowers.
No, I was gonna say it's probably smart to get grandfathered in to get signed up because there might be the chance one day that this might not be free.
Right. So jump on the opportunity immediately. Use our promo code BOFS323 when you download the app. You're gonna ask for a referral code, and that's our referral code at the bottom. It just let the people know at the app that we sent them over from us. And they greatly appreciate, the support. So use the code VOFS323. It helps us out. And there you go.
And if you click on the link on VOF or within our pages, I think the promo code automatically goes in when you click on the link when you sign up.
Right on. Yes.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah. Like I said, I used it a couple times. Almost won a 7-leg parlay. So that's how legit it is. Like, think about a 7-leg parlay in baseball, and you almost winning that.
Yeah.
I was just one game off. I think it was the Cubs versus the Cardinals. Cardinals stole one from the Cubs.
That's baseball for you.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anything else y'all want to bring up before we end the show?
I might draft Daniel Jones on my fantasy team.
Dude,
Go on, take him in the first round.
Please
Yeah,
do
take
it.
him. Please
Yeah,
take
man.
him.
Like, I was gonna prep for our fancy draft, but y'all drafting is so unorthodox that it just don't make any sense to just
Mine is,
practice.
Vince?
Look,
No,
I've never prepped.
RC, Houdini's, Joel's.
We can't talk about RC though. He won last year.
That's right, dog.
Man, I don't know how, but
You won't smoke
he
with
got
the
hired
tech.
at the right time. That's all I gotta say.
I got 3 titles. I got 2 from a different league, and I got 1 in your league. And I'm gonna tell you what you try to do is you try to finesse everybody out of trades, and it backfired on you. See, don't take no trades from the commissioner, dog. He on some bull.
Hey, I'm doing the trades for both of us. They're gonna help both of us. I'm not the type of
Finesse.
person.
You try to finesse me. You try to finesse me. It worked. It backfired.
You can't finesse, man.
Right.
I try to tell people.
We're gonna see. All right,
Gave
guys.
me
Thank y'all
players
for
that
tuning.
woke up. The players he gave me woke up. They woke up. So
we'll work out some other stuff then. We're gonna see if some more players wake up for you. We're gonna hit you up after the draft and see what we can get done.
Denied.
I'm telling you now.
Oh man, like that. I have one guy in our league. He would not trade for me. He would not trade with me whatsoever. It don't matter if I gave him like. I don't remember if it don't matter if I gave him like Saquon and Kamara. What's that? I had both of those for a guy. He would not. There's no more rules not to trade with me. So I'm like, it's your fault because you finish last almost every year. So
Ben, is Trey gonna be in there again, Ben?
Nah, I kicked him out.
Dang, man, that dude gave me the best deals. That dude gave me
Trade.
deals, man.
Trey was a bargain.
That dude was
shopper or something.
Not know what he was doing.
Dude, he literally drafted a team that probably would won the fantasy league, but he traded all the players away, like most of the good ones.
Flower.
Oh wow.
Flower, what he would do is he would my trade. He would offer me something, and I would accept it, and it'd be so lopsided, like towards my way, and Ben would veto it, and then he would go back to Ben and be like,
right.
he'd go back to Ben and be like, I'm ripping him off. Why are you letting this happen? He's like, no, dude. He's ripping you off. He thought he was getting a good deal.
Yeah, he thought he was getting a good deal. Klaus, it was so bad that people were messaging me. They're like, "Yo, what kind of trades are going down in this league right here?" When we're playing for money, people watching that junk like,
"Oh, serious."
They're like, "Yo,
it's
what
serious,
kind of
man.
trades is happening right now?" I'm like, "Yeah, you're right. This is way lopsided."
Oh,
but for some reason, he thought he was getting over on Gag. We was like, "Man, he vetoed my trade," you know.
Leave the Ben to save him.
You better be glad I did.
I'm like, dude, he's cheating you, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, look.
Ben was like, no, he's gonna win the league. I will not allow this.
It was just terrible, man. I wish I could pull the receipts. I might go back and see what I can find.
Yeah, you should. Look, I was able to pull up 2016.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and pull the receipts for the next show and read them off to y'all, and y'all gonna see why that people was being pissed off about some of these trades going down. Like I said, with money involved, people attitude is totally different. That's why I love doing a money league, because now I got committed people. They're like, yo, we're gonna be on top of this. Like, it's gonna be competitive, it's gonna be noise talk. So I think that's the best thing I ever did with making a money league.
You actually got me out of retirement. You ought to feel good.
Dude, yeah, I know, man. I tried to get T Wright back on it. T Wright said he got tired of donating money.
Yeah, I'm about to give y'all hell this year.
Man, hey, bring it, man. I love competition. I'm coming back.
Hey, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah, somebody on this panel not gonna make the playoffs, so it's gonna be me. I'm not gonna miss it. RC, I'm always make the playoffs, baby. I'm always in the hunt. That's one. I'm like the 49ers. I might be in the hunt. You know, I'm gonna be in the hunt. Might lose at the end, but you know, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in the show. We'll be back Friday to do the NFC North. rankings.
FC North.
Man, that's gonna be a suck ass division.
It's gonna be interesting in the NFC North. I think
Yes.
you can't
Where do you
predict.
put the one gonna be for me? Where do I put the Vikings and the Bears? You know, because I believe the
And
Lions.
Green Bay.
Yeah, they all
All of
Green
them.
Bay. They all three there jumbled together.
They'll be fighting. They're gonna be a sluggernaut in that division. Since Aaron Rodgers is gone, they're like it's
open.
new king in town now. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in the show. We are out of here.
Peace.
Yeah.